Anyone has any doubts on arrays and modifiers? Modifiers not yet completed. Still some more concepts. No doubts, huh? Please say everyone no doubts.
No.
No.
Okay, I given one task. Okay, anyone tried that? To sort the array. Tried or not tried?
Yes, I tried.
Okay, you got output.
Yeah, I got output, but little bit confused.
Okay, just share your screen and show me like what you tried.
Now I am in mobile.
Mobile, okay. Any other person tried? What does the sorting means?
Sorting means either getting ascending or descending order.
Okay, just example. These are some numbers. This says sorting order. What is sorting order for ascending?
2,
Okay.
4, 2,
Okay.
3, 4, like that. 5, 6, 8, 9.
6, 8, 9. Okay, fine. Just we want to do this sorting with the Java. Okay. Before that sorting, I want to cover one example, simple example. I have a int maybe n1 equal to 10, int n2 is equal to 20. Okay, just I want to swap in the sense, if I try to print SOP of n1, it should print 20. If I print SOP of n2, should print 10. That means it is the values are reversed. That is meaning of swapping. Okay, can you try this in Java? How to do swapping?
Yeah, I tried.
Okay, just a simple example.
Hello.
10, 20. These two values needs to be exchanged. This is called swapping. So directly we cannot do swapping. We have to take third variable approach. First we will put 10 value to here. Okay. Now this is 10. This is empty. Now we'll put 20 value to here. That means this value is 20. Now we'll put this value to here. This is 10. Understood?
Yeah, understood.
I understood.
Simple, very simple logic. 1 second. So just we try this swapping in the Java. Okay, just we see, try to write same code in that here. So first n1 is 10, n2 is 20. We'll take third variable. How we taken here? The third object here. That
Take one
here.
temp variable.
Yes, temp variable. Take this, make it empty. First, I'll assign temp variable to n1.
N1.
That means now temp variable is 10. Okay. What I'll do now? N1 is free now. Okay. Just I'll assign n1 equal to n2. That means n2 value assigned to n1. What is n2 value? 20. 20 will go to n1. So n1 equal to 20. Sorry, 20 in this line. Now n2 is free. Okay. I'll assign n2 equal to temp variable. Simple logic, right? Just exchanging values. Clear? Now we'll go for sorting the array. For sorting array, this is the int array. So this is the int array. I'm declaring like this. How to get each element? First thing, from array, we have to go to
for each or for loop.
Each or for. We'll go for convenient way. We'll go for that for loop.
For loop.
Okay, fine. First, I'll go through loop. This is simple logic. This is go to each element, compare with the other. If it is 2 and 3, instead of 2 and 3, I will take this one. Okay. Now compare 4 and 5. This order is correct. Now 5 and 2, it is not correct. Just exchange the value in the place of 5, 2, in the place of 2, it is a 5. It is a swapping logic. Just go to each value and compare. If it is like order not correct, just swap the elements. So we'll go to each one. How to go to each one? Starting from 0. I plus plus. Okay. Fine. How to take next element? Always we have to compare first element with the next element. How to take next element? We'll take I plus 1 directly, or we'll go inner for loop. Like this, simple. In one loop, we connect another loop. Start from I plus 1. I had to compare I value with the next value. Okay. Now I have to check. First I value 0, J value is 0 plus 1, 1 value. I have to compare which one is bigger, 5 or 4. But how to compare? Comparison means we have to check, use
5.
order of J. Okay. Go for this one. Sorting, ascending order. Okay. If array of I value is bigger one, we have to do swapping. If array of I value is not bigger, we need to do swapping. So in the 4 and 5, which case we have to do swapping? 4 and 5 or 5 and 2? We have to do 5 and 2 because 2 have to come first value. Now 4 and 5 is fine. Okay, it will not condition will not true. Next value 5 and true. 5 and 2 means array of I is 5. Array of J means 2. Condition is false.
True.
Sorry, condition true. Just take another variable, do the swapping. Okay. Temp value is array of I. Now temp value is 5. Array of I free now. Array of J. Now array of J is temp. Simple logic. Okay. Now Here array is sorted. How to check this sorted or not? We have to print element one by one. Okay. For printing purpose, directly we can use for each int. This I'm taking element. Print the value. How to print? Okay, just check this. If I want to use this to run using Eclipse IDE or STS, anything is fine. Now everyone comfortable with the STS IDE?
Yeah, yes.
We are facing to install to use, just let me know. I'll give more clarity in this. I already told how to download and install. After that, come on here. Okay, create a new project. Here I'm taking the sorting class, simple class I'm taking. Sorting array. Okay, main method recover, right? So just click on checkbox, it automatically come main method. Copy these lines, paste here. Now check, run this, right click on application. Is it sorted?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's cross check with the different values. I'm also adding -1, -10. In the starting, I adding 10. Check again. -10, 1, 2, 3. I think this is more clear. Is it clear or not clear? Let me know. Like sorting is very simple logic. Sorting, swapping, these two things.
Yeah, clear.
Clear.
Anyone not clear? Just ping me, I'll repeat again. Clear? Okay, let's go next topic. Yesterday we discussed about modifiers. What are modifiers?
Public, private, protected.
Public,
Bro,
private.
can you please explain descending order also for this one?
Descending order simple, just to change this value. This
Inside
greater
the
than less
data, after greater than we need to keep less than.
reverse. Just comparing the values, first value, second value, always. Is it fine?
Yeah.
Descending order, ascending order, both are same. Just comparison logic is different. Okay. So public, private. What else?
Default protected.
Default.
Okay, fine. What is public? Where we can access, where we can apply.
The code is accessible for all classes.
Or within package or outside package also.
Within the package, outside project also. Okay. Private means
Private means within package.
Accessible with the declared classes.
no. So first means anywhere. This is anywhere you can access. For what we can apply public? We can apply for variable,
Methods
methods,
and classes
Class.
also.
okay. Then private only in current
Current.
current class.
Current class.
Okay, we can access this in for variable we can declare as a private, and method we can declare, and inner classes, not for outer class. So if we ask what is inner class, just for example, we have a class, example test. Okay. Inside the class, we return only the variables. We can return. We also return the methods, but also we can declare a class also inside the class. This is called inner class. For top level class, we cannot declare private. Okay, this is not possible. But inner classes we can declare private. That's the meaning of inner class. The use of inner class I will tell later. There is separate concept inner classes, separate topic. Next one, protector means
Same package.
Code current package.
Current or subclasses, but child reference only.
current package anywhere first thing. Next one is
Subclasses also.
outside package.
With the help of extended classes.
Outside packages only in subclasses with subclass reference. I told this is like somewhat complex to understand. That's why I given multiple examples yesterday. I taken multiple packages for protector modifiers. This statement is clear. Current package anywhere. So in current package, we can access anywhere protector variable or protector method. Outside a package only in the subclasses. So this is a protector variable in PV1. Okay, there is another method here, protected PRM1. These two variables we are trying to access within a package. Within a package, anywhere we can access. Either maybe child class, parent class, whatever. We don't need to extend any other class also. Just we have to create object for that class and access that variable or method. That means within a current package, we can access anywhere protector members. But if you see outside a package, directly we cannot accessible because I'm trying to access here P. No, it's not coming. Okay, PVM is not coming, right? So outside a class directly would not come, but outside a package within a subclass. This is outside a package, but subclass of this test one, right? With that, we can access the protected variables. Is it clear, or can I repeat again?
Yeah, clear.
Who not clear? Protected members means we can access in the current package anywhere. Anywhere means we can access in a method, we can access in the blocks anywhere. But outside a package, we should use child class of that. Child class means whatever the class protector members are there, that class name we have to extend. This is a test one. Test one is extended. Okay, it is extended. Then we have to create test3 object. Which class is extended? Test3 extended test1. That class object has to be created. Then only we can access that protector members. Okay, these are blind rules. Okay, to remember the things. If it's not clear, let me know. Then I'll go for default one. What is default?
Same package. Accessible in same package.
Only in the current package. Okay, we can apply for variables, methods, classes. Okay, like we have public, protected, default. For default, there is no keyword. If you are not writing anything, means that is default. Example, if you take here, for the public method, I written a public keyword. For private method, I take a private keyword. For default, no keyword. No keyword means directly it is a default. These are access modifiers. We have some more. Okay, we have some more. If it is more clear, then we'll go for the remaining modifiers. These 4 are clear.
Clear.
Okay. Next, I'm going for final. So these 4 tells like where we can access that particular method, particular variable, particular class. But these access specifiers, this we can call as access modifiers. These are access specifier. Access specifier means it will give some metadata. So if you place some annotations or some keyword, there should be some meaning in terms of like the method or variable. Second, access specifiers. Okay. So how we have like public, protected, default, private. These tells like where we can access. But access specifiers, if we place any for method or variable, that will give some meaning of that method or variable. Just for example, final it is variable. We can apply for variable. We can apply for methods. We can apply for classes. Okay. Example. If I take any class, this class can be final. We can write final for this. And if you take any variable, if you take one variable, this can be applied as a final. If you take one method, this can be final. So where I have applied final here, I applied for classes,
Method and
method
variable.
and variable, these 3. So if we talk one by one, if we make that class as final, okay, make class as final, that means child class we cannot create. What that mean? So we have a test class. We cannot create a class, another class. Example test2 extends test. We cannot create like this. Final class cannot be extended. Okay. We cannot create subclass. Subclass or child class, the terms are common, same. Is clear first thing? If a class is final,
Yeah, clear.
if you create a class as a final means we cannot create subclass for that. You cannot create child class for that. Okay. So next thing, if we make the variable as final, variable as final means just we cannot reassign. Just for example, here I written final variable name equal to static. If we want to reassign that, this is not possible. Once we declare and initialize the variable for the final variable, we cannot reassign. Okay, that means this with the reference of the reference of name, there is one object. Okay, again I'm trying to reassign. Okay, I'm trying to reassign. That is not possible. Final means should be constant. You should not reassign to another variable or another object, anything. One more example. If you take variable example into age equal to 20, I'm trying to change age value is 30. This is not allowed when the variable is final. If it's not final, it is allowed. If it is a final, it is not allowed. Final means fixed. Once we declare, don't change that. That is a variable. Let's go for final as method. If you declare a method as final, example here only I declared. In the subclasses, we cannot override. Okay, this point may be not clear now. Whenever the oops concept will come, overloading, overriding, method hiding, this will be more clear. Just for example, here I'm trying to just take this class is not final, but method is final. I'm trying to extend that class in test2. In test2, I cannot declare same method. That is the concept of we cannot override. Okay. So in overriding or overloading, in the main concept of inheritance, whatever the parent class methods are there, parent class is test here. That will be automatically available to child class. What is child class? Test2, because test2 extending test1. Test1 is parent, test2 is child. Whatever the parent class method is there, that will be automatically available to child class. So in the child class, they should not be redefined if the method is final. If the method is not final, we can declare same method here also. If the method is not final, we can declare same method in the child class also. No error. If a method is final, you should not declare like this. Let's take another example. If this is a test, this is a test class. Test class will take any bank. This method name is we can take return interest, get interest. The bank they wants to modify their bank they wants to maintain the interest rate is common 10% for across the bank for any personal loan, maybe home loan, maybe credit card loan. Okay, whatever the loan, whatever thing, the percentage interest rate is common. No one can be override, no one can be changed. That time we can make that as a final. So even any other class can extend that method, they cannot be overrid. The method is not final. Child class, I'm taking this as a personal loan, PL. Personal loan extending bank. Okay. I'm not comfortable with 10%. I want to make my own interest rate. Take 15. That means whatever the parent class methods are there, that will be automatically available in the child class. Okay. In child class, no one can be modified that method. No one can be changed. That means we can make that as a final. So in child class, they want, if we are allowing to child class to change something, we can don't make any final. Final means fixed. Just remember that. Okay. Okay. Just tell me what is the final? What is the final? Just tell me whatever understood, no problem.
Okay, once we fix final, our method and variable and main method is the final.
Okay, so if first thing is we can make final as a class as a final. Okay, final keyword we can write for the class. First thing. So if you make the class as a final, what is the rule? What is the concept here?
We cannot extend. I
We
know.
cannot extend child class. Okay, fine. So what is the second one? Method as a final means
We cannot
override a method.
we cannot override in where?
Another child
In
class.
another child class.
Child class. So third one is variable as a final. It's very simple. This is
We
Cannot
can't change.
reassign.
we cannot
Yes.
reassign. We cannot reassign. Okay, the terms, technical terms is important. We cannot reassign. Okay, always try to remember technical terms. Okay, how much this is important? I can say simple example. Last Friday, I taken one interview in my company. He is very good at theory, very good at programming, but what he is saying completely general purpose. If I ask anything, he is comparing with the general things and telling the answer. Okay, I cannot feel comfortable because like I'm not decided. Like he is know the things, he don't know things. How to decide? Because technical terms is very important. So next thing is next modifier is abstract. This already I discussed in the class. I don't tell. Please tell me about abstract. At least some points.
There is
It
no
is a-
implementation for abstract method on the class.
Okay.
Abstract keyword end with
Keyword.
Keyword.
First we'll discuss. First will tell me what is abstract. Abstract is a modifier where we can apply.
In interface, we are using to create abstract methods.
Not clear. Here I have a class. I have a method. I have a variable also I'm taking. Int I equal 10, where I can apply that abstract keyword, where it is possible.
It is applicable for classes and methods.
Applicable for
Class and
Class
methods.
and
class and method. Okay. For variable,
No, not applicable.
okay. So just see this. Anything mistake I did here.
remove public.
Public.
In method.
Why?
Abstract is already one modifier.
In the case of abstract, abstract means not implemented. Remember the first
Yes.
thing.
Yes.
We can apply
Very
for that classes or the methods. So whenever I discuss the interface, I told some points. Okay, what is the interface and what is the abstract class? Open your books now only. If you are maintaining any running notes, please refer the concept. Tell me now. What is abstract class? What is interface? Inside interface, what we can write?
The interface using extends keyword.
Interface using extend keyword. Where? Where?
Parent class and child class.
This is not a class. This is interface. Example interface name is iTest. Here, what is the child class? What is the parent class here? Just think line number 88 to 94. Just I want what is interface. I specifically told multiple times. Interface, it has
Only abstract method.
Abstract methods.
only
And
abstract
the main
methods,
purpose of interface requirement gathering
specification.
like that.
Okay.
That is main
Suppose
purpose
only
of
multiple.
interface.
See, main
Abstract abstract method syntax is example public. Maybe if you're not a public, that's fine. Void example I'm taking void m1. Is this correct or not correct? Is this abstract method not correct inside interface?
not correct.
What is wrong here?
There is in our interface we can't. That is body is not present.
Body not present, correct. Okay. By
Main
default,
thing,
yes, tell me.
main thing is the interface is used to hide the implementation.
Okay. So by default, methods are public and abstract. Even if you write, even if you not write. Okay, if you write, this is a public and abstract, it's fine. If you not write, this is public and abstract only. Internally, compiler will add public and abstract. That means by default, these are public and abstract. Okay, I written the public, I forgot to abstract. Compiler will add abstract. You written abstract, but forgot that public. Compiler will add. That means public and abstract by default compiler will add for every interface method. Okay, abstract means don't have implementation. Okay, don't have implementation. Inside interface, I can write one more thing. What is that? What is that?
Public static final.
These are by default public static final. Okay. This is interface. Abstract class means a class which is declared with the abstract. Abstract class can contain implementer methods, non-implemented. Non-implementer means abstract methods. Okay. Is clear? Abstract class interface. Let's go to our topic. Abstract we can apply for class and methods. If we make class as abstract, we cannot create object for this. First point. Second point, in that abstract class, we can have the implementer methods and non-implementer methods. Okay, 1 second. Okay, so interface can have the abstract methods and final variables. By default, methods are public and abstract. By default, variables are public, static, final. These 2 points remember. And one more thing is interface don't have constructor. Constructor I will discuss. If you go for abstract class can contain the implementer methods. Implementer method means example, it has the body. It has the body means implementer methods. Non-implementer means don't have body. Don't have body means we should write abstract. So interface it's automatically come abstract, but in abstract class we have to manually write. Understood? Just make some points yourself. We'll repeat in 1 minute. Okay, just start. What is interface? What is interface?
Any service requirement application.
It has methods and
Variables.
variables. Methods by default
Abstract.
public and variables by default public, static,
Static.
final.
Final.
We don't have constructor. Cannot create object. These 4 points, don't forget. Very, very common interview question in every interview. What is the difference between the abstract class and interface? If you want, you can check in interview time. What is abstract class? Repeat. The third one. Okay, just make this fines. Don't forget. This is about abstract. You can apply for that class and methods. Methods, if you apply, don't have any implementation. Okay, here we apply right abstract. It don't have any implementation. Class abstract means you cannot get object for that. Okay. It's clear? We are silent. I'm not on mute. I'm audible?
Sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, next go for static. Static also I told when I discuss instance variables, static variables.
Yeah, yes.
We can apply for variables.
Methods.
Okay, inner class zero, right? You know doubt what is inner class. Inside a class, we can declare another class. That is called inner class. For inner class, we can write static, but not for outer class. We can in outer class we can apply for variable, method, inner class. Then, if we apply a variable as static means we can call with class name. Memory will be allocated with what is class loading time?
At the time of compile.
At the time of first time using, not compile, running. Compile only syntax check, but not running.
Yeah.
This point in new I will explain. Okay, so static variable means, okay, just take example. Just take example. To write, I'll take note, paint. I'm taking that two classes here. Maybe I'll go for one class only. Class A, B, C. I'm taking static variable int I equal to 10. Again, normal instance variable j equal to 20. If I try to create two objects like ABC A1 equal to new ABC, ABC A2 is equal to, for one class we can create multiple objects. That's a common. So internally what will happen in terms of static variable, instance variable? So here what will happen? First object will be created. Okay. When we execute ABC A1 equal to new ABC, object will be created. Here I value is I value not here. Here j value 20. When we create new object A2, j value 20. For the static variable, separate memory is there. Only for static variable, it will create I value 10. Up to now it is clear. Okay, this reference will find to both. Next I'm trying to change A1 dot I equal to 30, A2 dot I equal to 40. Again A1 dot j equal to 60. A1 dot, so A2 dot. Okay. Object is created up to here. Then I'm changing the values. First I'm putting A1 dot I equal to 30. Where is A1 dot ID? It will come. Where it will come? This is A1 dot I come to here. Okay. Again A1 dot J. This is A1 dot J. This is changing to 60. Okay. Again A2 dot I equal to 40. Okay. Then again changing this value 40. A2 dot J 70. This is a 70. Okay. This is a 70. Now I'm trying to print. I'm trying to print here SOP of A1 dot I SOP of A1 dot J. One second, I'm trying to print it here, that not visible. A1 dot I SOP of A1 dot J. What is the value? A1 dot I. A1 dot I
40.
40. A1 dot J 60. SOP of A2 dot I 40. SOP of A2 dot J 70. So what we observe here, like between the instance variable, static variable. Static variable means this is a single copy. Single copy. When we try to use static variables on the top of that class, if you create multiple objects, for that multiple objects, the static variable is common. If you use any reference, you can change the static variable value. Okay. Even if you try to create A3 here, okay, if you try to create A3, it will create new object. It will create new object, but what is the I value? I value is common because it is static. J value is specific to that object. Clear? It's clear or not?
I have one doubt.
Okay.
If you print without creating object, what will be the output will come?
Without creating object, if you print, how to print that? Which one we have to print? I or J?
I and J both.
So I value we can print because I value is static. Static means the memory will be allocated at class loading time. I value, if you try to print, it will print at 10. But if you try to print a J value, it will give error because what is J? This is not a static. Not a static means memory is still not allocated. Whenever we create an object, then only the instance variables memory will be allocated.
Yeah.
So
Clear.
without creating object, the memory is not allocated. So how it will print?
Yeah.
That is difference between the static and instance. Static means single copy. Single copy will be shareable to multiple objects. This is a simple example. Let me know anyone not understood. This is very important.
We change static variable with help of object, and that means
I changed with the help of object. That's correct. But the copy will be created 1 or 2. For every object, separate instance data is there, but static data is common for all objects. Here I or j, which one is static?
I
is the static.
I is static. So static object created, it is shareable to all the objects. Okay. If you create a new object here, example, if I try to create A, B, C, A3 equal to new ABC, it will create like this. How it will be created? I mean, internally, just tell me the corresponding object contain, this is the object I'm taking. What is the j value here? 20. Where is the I value? This shareable object. This is not specific to this object. Please go and get already static variable memory allocated. Okay. If you try to change A2 dot I equal to 25, it will change directly. Okay, it will change to 25. Then the remaining objects also it will affect, right? Because this is common for all. This object feeling, this corresponding object feeling, I value is 40. This also feeling I value 40, but some other in the middle they change the I value because that is static. Static is common for all objects. Okay, simple example with this theory. If anything is constant, if anything is shareable to all the objects, if anything wants to make single copy, we can make that as a static. The memory will be allocated at while class loading time. What is the class loading? Whenever we are using that class first time while running, but not compile time. It's clear? Can I repeat? Is it fast? Respond, please.
clear.
Now see the diagram and tell me the some points about static variable.
If we declare static, memory will create one time only.
Only one copy will be created and shareable to all the objects.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Okay, that is main point. That's fine. If you go for static method means simple. Static method, it will be access with class name. Okay, that is called static method. Okay, example. Just see here only in the class here in this class I'm taking the method m1 public void m1 creating object. Okay, in that I just I'm printing some value, some data. Static method. Is it static method or instance method?
Not static method.
Let's make this as a static. Okay, static method means we can call directly with that abc dot m1.
Class name.
How we can call? I'm writing here abc class name dot m1. So static methods we can call directly with the class name. But if we declare a method as an instance, that means there is no static here. Then we have to create object for the class first. If we see here object already created, then how to call a dot m1. So main difference is instance method means we have to create the object for that class, then call with the object reference. Static method means you can call directly with that
Class name.
Class name. That is the main difference. Okay, that is about static. If it is clear, I'll go for next one. So inner classes are the static. I will discuss later. The separate concept is there. Okay. Next one is synchronized modifier. Synchronized. Just check spelling here. Just try to type here synchronize. This one. Okay, synchronize, correct. So what is synchronized? Synchronized means just simple example. Simple example, if we take about synchronize, we are doing transactions. Okay. In the banking, net banking or phone pay, whatever, we are doing transactions. In the transaction, what we do? We send some amount to our phone pay to another account, whatever. Okay. Just in this block of code, first I'm trying to send money from 1 to 2. There is another person in the same time exactly trying to send the money 3 to 4. In between, the logic is same. To execute one, it will go and check from database, get the data and update in first second. Same thing, go and check in database, get the data, update it for the fourth. So in this case, while executing the code, there may be a chance of one transaction value will be override by another transaction. Example, the person one trying to send 1000 rupees to second person, third person trying to send 2000 to fourth person. While doing this kind of transactions, there may be a chance of data overlapping. Data overlapping means first transaction value is 1000 rupees will be replaced by third transaction value, third person value. So it will be go here as a 2000. Here it will go 1000. Okay. First send him 1000 rupees to second one, but he got 2000. Third person send him to fourth person, the 2000 value amount, but he got 1000 rupees. There is a concept of overlapping, synchronization, data inconsistency. This you can call technically data inconsistency. Okay. To avoid this, we can make this as a synchronized. Synchronized means just while someone entering this block of code while doing some transaction, only one person can be enter. Kind of watchman we can take. So while one is coming, first while enter one, send the transaction to 2. Okay, come back and come back. Then only third person can be enter. Okay, send the amount to here, come back, then only someone person enter. That means we can block, we can send only one person into this. In this case, the data overlapping is not there. Data inconsistency is not there. That is the concept of synchronizer. How to make synchronize? We'll take a class or method public void m1. Someone wants to execute this method. Before this synchronize keyword here, only one will be entered this method. Until he comes out, no one can enter. Once he comes out here, then only another person can enter this method. This will be majorly we can observe in the multi-threaded environment. Multi-threaded means multiple persons parallelly doing that some transactions. Some transaction means anything they want to execute. Transaction not only for money, anything is a execution. Okay, that is called multiple threads. Okay, multiple threads we can launch. They're parallelly in same time will go and hit something that will change the behavior. That is called data inconsistency. Okay, to avoid that, we can make that method as a synchronizer. That means to execute any one that method, only one person will be allowed once. That person come out of that method, then only the second person will be entered. That is the concept of synchronizer. Is clear? If it's not clear, generally we'll discuss one thing. while elections, there is a voter booth. While one person going to do his vote, any other person can allowed into that. 100% not allowed. Okay, what will do here? There is a one watchman kind of police or someone. They will allow only one person into this room. Once you come out of that room, second person can go. Okay, here what will happen? There is some security in this case, but data inconsistency. Okay, if both people can go in same time, these people both will fight and do for vote one person only. Okay, is clear? In this case, we'll call this as rigging, but in Java we'll call it a data inconsistency. To avoid that, in case we'll put one watchman here, here we'll put one synchronized keyword. Nothing more than that. It's clear? What is synchronized keyword? Anyone can explain? Clear, not clear?
Clear.
Please respond. I'm hungry. I want to go home.
Clear.
What is clear? Please explain synchronous. Whatever you remember, whatever you understood. I'm not expecting 100%. Is it much complex to understand?
Synchronization means stopping the multiple to access.
Stopping multiple people or multiple threads to access some piece of code, or some method. Okay. Subbu, understood synchronization? Lokesh? Karthik?
Understood.
Is this clear? Not clear? Just I told theory only.
Is clear.
Okay, so we'll see
Clear,
what
sir.
synchronization we can write for. Where we can write first thing. We can write for, we can apply for methods and blocks. There is some blocks concepts, but not for variables or classes. Okay, example see here. Public, I'm taking a class. Test, I'm taking only test class only. In that there is a variable int a equal to 20, public void m1. Okay, Okay, fine. So in that, where we can apply the synchronization? We can apply for
Public synchronization.
you can apply for method, and also if you want, you can apply some blocks. There is separate concept called synchronized block. This is the synchronized block. Okay, this is synchronized block. I'll take in separate method. I'm taking another method m1 m2 public void m2. Here I'm taking. So first thing, what is the difference between that synchronized block or synchronized method? Synchronized method means we are applying synchronized keyword for complete method. That means to execute this method, only one thread, only one person will allow to access at a time. Once that method will be executed by that person, completely come out of that method, then only second person will be allowed. Okay. Example, in that method, I have 1,000 lines of code. This 1,000 lines will be executed by only once at a time. Is it correct or not?
No.
It is correct. No? No, because I returned the synchronized keyword for complete method to allow to execute this method by one person at a time. Okay. There is another person in same time coming to execute, they will not allow. Internally, this will use some locking concept. Lock means whenever someone executing, first do that lock, that method, then execute, while coming, do unlock. So no next person can be allowed to access like that. So in this synchronized method, 1,000 lines are there. That 1,000 lines will be executed by only one thread. But in this case, what I want saying here, in this 1,000 lines, I want to 100 lines. I need thread safety. Okay, that room everyone can enter in same time, but in that room there is one locker. That locker can use by only one person. Okay, this method we can consider one room. Okay, in that this 100 lines we can consider one locker. That locker we want to allow only one person to access, but that room can access by multiple persons same time. Instead of making that method synchronized, means what will happen? The complete method will be accessed by only one person at a time. Okay, if you want to achieve this kind of thing, in this complete method, for only for 100 lines, I want to make synchronization, but not for complete method. Then we can use synchronized block. Okay, whatever that 100 lines is there, that will put into synchronize. Okay, remaining lines will be put in out of synchronize. That means this method can be allowed to access multiple persons at the same time, but to access this piece of code, only this 100 lines will be allowed only one person at a time. Okay, this will give some better performance than synchronized method. Is this clear?
Can you please explain once again?
Okay, so synchronized method means only one thread will be allowed to access that method, complete method at once, at same time. So any other person coming to access that method, that person has to wait until completion of first method. Sorry, that person has to wait until completion of first person. So my requirement is that method can be accessible for multiple people at same time, that's fine. But in that method, there is some few lines of code. That few lines will be executed by only one person at a time. In that case, we can go for synchronized block. Okay, in that block, we'll maintain that thread safety, whatever required. Okay, that lines will put in synchronized block. Here, this part only executed by only one person at a time. But remaining lines can be executed by multiple persons same time. It's clear? Again,
Yeah.
can I compare with the same example? This is not much complex. Everyone clear? This is one building, same polling. Here some polling happening. Multiple people can allow this building multiple times, same time. But there is one room in that some polling happening. Okay, that room can allow only one people. Okay, to allow only one people at a time to this room, can we make the complete building as a synchronized? No, that's not correct. We can make only this particular room only synchronized. This is synchronized block. Okay, clear? Please reply in chat. Is clear or not?
Yeah, clear.
Okay, this is about synchronize. We can have some notes on this. Synchronize. Okay. There are two types. One is synchronize method. That means complete method synchronize. Example, I'm taking this. Synchronize keyword. Second one is synchronize block. Synchronize block means if you want to maintain only make only few lines of code as synchronize in method, then go for synchronize block. Okay. Okay, if it is clear, there is one more modifier to discuss now. Okay, native. Okay, native like not much useful, is almost outdated. Outdated means no one company using this native modifier. Okay, this is for whenever we want to call native method calls. Native method calls means our Java it is like internally made communicating with the RAM, may communicate with the hard disk. Okay, may communicate with different things, processor. That may written in different languages. Is clear? Maybe RAM is developed with a C++. Okay, hard disk is developed with the other language C. Okay, these are like native languages. With the native languages only we develop the OSS kind of things, software. Okay, desktop-based software. So while communicating Java with the kind of these applications, internally Java using native methods. Native method means already implemented methods. Okay, already implemented in native languages. This is almost outdated. No one can use in the projects wise. Okay, like whatever I told up to now, final, abstract, static, synchronize. There are two more transient, volatile that will come in the serialization concept. Okay, these are like much important. Please daily revise the things. Almost 1 week completed. 6th to 16th, 17th, 10 days completed. We almost cover 30% of core Java. Try to revise. Don't forget subject. We don't revise now. You don't understand advanced Java, Spring or Spring Boot, REST API. Okay. Okay, it's fine. Any doubts? If you are not understanding, if you are not able to say here, you can do chat. You can message me in the WhatsApp also. And one more important thing is, today I am ending with the demo classes. Okay, I personally connect with you about the payment. What is the payment? How much? How to pay? I personally helping you. Tomorrow onwards, link will be changed